Boom. Hey guys, Allie here. Welcome to episode 50. That's right. 50 bitches. Like how I did 2 5s for that? Me too. Of Controller Nation Weekly for the week of July 8th. San Diego Comic-Con was this week. More on my nerd rage on that later. So be aware that a lot of news that might come out from it over the weekend will end up in next week's episode. Now, roll the intro. We're doing it live! We start this week with an update to report from last week's episode. Last week we reported on a Tiny Wings 2 in the works coming to iOS. This isn't quite accurate as it's actually a free expansion for the Tiny Wings game you may already own. Steam's summer sale is a go! Valve really wants to bankrupt us as it has daily sales, a community choice which changes every 8 hours, plus flash deals which are up for an even shorter period. Hooray for helping my ADD! The sale lasts until the 22nd. Hopefully we can all survive this one without taking out a second mortgage. Who are we kidding? We all live at home in our parents' basements. And now for some movie news. An Assassin's Creed movie is in the works and will have Michael Fassbender. Known for playing David in Prometheus, Magneto in X-Men First Class, and having a huge talent in Shame, starring and co-producing the film. No word on who he's playing and what era it's pulling from. Pull me to you, Michael Fassbender. Pull me. I love you. It would appear that God of War just might hit the silver screen as the script is being rewritten by a couple writers who worked on the Saw franchise. Specifically Saw 4 and, 5 and 6. Those are okay, right? In more movie news, CBS has acquired the rights for a Deus Ex movie. Not sure if that's good or bad. All we know is we are strongly for against it. In not quite movie, but still live action, Microsoft plans to sink between $5 and $10 million on live action Halo shorts titled Halo 4, Forward Unto Dawn, to promote Halo 4, obviously, which will be hitting shelves November 6th. Now, from movies to TV shows. Last week we reported that The Walking Dead will be getting a new game based on the show. Let's hope it has more action than Season 2. It looks like Starz Spartacus will be getting similar treatment as it gets its own game, Spartacus Legends, which is due to come out sometime in 2013. And now for some DLC news. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier is getting its first piece of DLC with the Arctic Strike Map Pack, which comes out July 17th for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 for $10. Not bad. We have a couple of updates for Mass Effect 3 DLC. First is the multiplayer DLC Earth. Comes out July 17th for a whopping $0. That's right, it's free. Yes. Then we have a rumored DLC titled Leviathan. More info on this should be released during Comic-Con. Our final bit of DLC news is for Serious Sam 3, BFE titled Jewel of the Nile, which will add 3 new missions set right in the middle of the main story. This is set to be released on PC sometime in October for an unstated price, so let's assume $5,000. That sounds good, right? Yes. And in not quite DLC news, but in update news, the update everyone has been waiting for is here, at least those who have been playing Minecraft for the 360. Now you can finally use pistons and create crazy contraptions to screw with your friends, plus fixing a few bugs while they're at it. Another game getting a nice update is Awesome Nuts, which will be getting some new characters and help balance the game. Regarding a release date on the update, all we have so far is very soon, so hopefully we'll get it by the end of the year. Amazon is bringing Game Circle to the Kindle, which will contain achievements, leaderboards, and cloud saving. In other sort of achievement news, Metal Gear Solid 4 is finally getting trophies, just 4 years after the game's launch. Right now, there's no confirmation on which update to the game will contain the trophies, and a patch is currently in the works. Next, we have some Kickstarter news. First off the block is a new motion-based sword fighting game, Clang, which managed to hit its goal of 500,000. The interesting thing about Clang is that they are trying to create a realistic sword fighting experience. and by doing so also create tools that can help future games incorporate real-world sword fighting. Neat! The project was started by author Neil Stephenson, which some of you may be familiar with. Then we have the Kickstarter for the new Android-based console, oh yeah, that we mentioned last week. And the first day, they reached their goal of $950,000. I hate being poor. By shooting past 1 million, and currently their Kickstarter sits just over just over 4.5 million, and this is with a little over 3 weeks left to go. Not bad for a product many analysts believe to be vaporware. Good news for those of you in the UK wanting to get your projects funded, as Kickstarter is headed your way sometime in autumn, which seems like an odd announcement that UK-based Stainless Games has already funded their Carmageddon reboot using the service. Maybe they mean open to commoners? And now, in not Kickstarter but still impressive fundraising, the game Portalarium, an iOS social RPG, has secured $7 million in funding. That's pretty insane for a mobile game. And now, to save time, here are some quick blurbs. Let's see, Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD will be coming to PC sometime after its release for XBLA. Get early access to the Little Inferno beta by pre-ordering it. The next Batman game from Rocksteady will be from Silver Age and will be a prequel. Alien Breed is coming to iOS sometime in August. Amnesia, a machine for pigs, has been pushed back to early 2013. Wasteland 2 will come with the original Wasteland. Max Payne 3's cheating pool is live, so if you cheat and find yourself in an empty lobby or in games full of cheaters, you've been added to the cheating pool. Boom. Angry Birds trilogy, including Angry Birds Season, and Angry Birds Rio, is coming to Xbox 360, PS3, and 3DS. No word on price and release date. The first game coming from Activision's mobile division will be Pitfall. Fortnite will be Epic's first game utilizing the Unreal Engine 4 and will be a PC exclusive. Steam Greenlight will allow the community to choose what games come to Steam. After being audited by Rhode Island, it was revealed that 38 studios didn't make a dime off of Kingdom Amalur: Reckoning. The game cost $30 million to make, and they owed EA $29 million from an advance, so with the studio only making 30% from sales, their debts far outweighed their revenues. Ouch. Continuing Amular news, a leaked trailer of the MMO that was in the works has popped up. This is the second video that has found its way onto the web. This one, however, appears to be what would have been the launch trailer for the game, showing some, not much, but some gameplay. It's unfortunate that this game will never see the light of day, as it looked pretty interesting. And now for the segment that is never fun to report on, studio closures. First, there's the closure of Project Sora, the studio behind Kid Icarus Uprising. Rockstar Vancouver has also closed its doors as Rockstar shifts a lot of the studio over to Rockstar Toronto. So our hearts go out to anyone affected by these closures. Good luck on any future endeavors. Let's not be a buzzkill and end on a sad note per usual. Instead, let's end on some hiring news. LucasArts is hiring for an unannounced FPS, so maybe anyone displaced can hook that up. Steal the original Star Wars, make him stop. Make him stop. So that'll end it for this episode. Get social by liking our Facebook and following us on Twitter. Do it. Do it now! You know you want to! And we'll see you here again next week. That was my crap Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Okay, my nerd rage for Comic-Con is about the fucking... Can I curse in this? Alright, good. Awesome. My nerd rage for fucking Comic-Con, they do this whole little waiting room thing in this email system. You have to pre-sign up. Let's say you and I want to go to Comic-Con. You have to get a member ID. I have to get a member ID, even though we're going to go together. Then we have to wait for months and months and months, and then finally they open up your little email and they give you this link that gives you specific instructions. Only follow this link. This is the only thing that's going to work. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's a data mining link, so the whole thing fucking crashes. So I'm sitting there pressing it, and then 5 minutes later, oh, you can go to the site. Oh, you mean like normal, so we didn't need the special email giving us specific instructions? No. So yeah, when you get onto the site, it's already like, 5-10 minutes past the time it opens, so you're number 45,000 in fucking line, and all the days are sold out. Thanks, Comic-Con. Thanks a lot. Another year not going. Okay, I'm a little bitter. It's okay. It's okay. Hope you got to go, though.